Okay, 3 takeaway points. First of all, finally the EU paper is done. Cheers for that. It was a headache. Now, let's pick up where we left yesterday. We had one solution of baking soda, and we also tried one solution with baking powder, in case you couldn't get the baking soda, because we found out it had the same active ingredients. This is the baking powder one. No reaction, no improvement. And this is the baking soda, no improvement. And we're talking 17 hours. We must have done something wrong. Michael gave a very good response. So we have a new regime. 50 grams of nitrogen bicarbonate, 1 liter of water is 5%, is a 5% solution as well. So we got the solution right. According to this book, cut a piece of baking foil large enough to wrap up the object, lay the object on the foil, wet the object with a 5% sodium bicarbonate solution. So obviously we got the solution right by accident. I mean 2 teaspoons and 2 deciliters. So the key must be the aluminium foil. Okay, continuing. Wrap the foil around the object, blah blah blah. Heat is generated in the reaction and hydrogen sulfide gas is given off that, apart from smelling of bad eggs, is a toxic and inflammable gas. Good ventilation is needed, but naked flames and lighted cigarettes definitely are not. Okay, bye bye. So, here is a container with silver foil. 50 grams bicarbonate. Bye bye. 1 liter of water. Oh shit, look at that reaction. But I haven't added the silver yet. Maybe I should have done that first. Whatever. We've got a lot of old silver. Pop that in there. Shit. And let's wait for a minute and I'll get back to you if I'm still around. Or maybe we can film some of the process. It doesn't really smell of eggs. Stir it. Ah, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. It really does. Okay. We're gonna leave that there for a couple of minutes. Hang around. I went to my mother today, and she gave me an old coin collection album. Funny. Turns out my grandfather was a sailor who often visited America. So now I got myself some American coins. Let's have a look. I got a couple of memorials, but I also got a couple of wheat cents. But these coins, I believe, they are not silver, are they? Kennedy, 1968 and 1969. I believe they are too young, right? And this is 1980s and 1979. They are not silver, are they? But look at this. This is cool. I see you dig up this buffalo all the time. And I thought that was copper. But it looks like silver to me. Is it silver? I guess I can Google it, but it would be nice if you told me something. And the year, was that supposed to be down there? It's all worn down. It ends with 6. I'll try to investigate. That's very nice, you know. I've seen you dig these guys all the time, and I really haven't had any idea about how they looked like. For real. The size, you know, to feel it in my hand. And now I've got a buffalo. And that doesn't mean I don't want to travel to the US to do some digging, but it's cool to have it. And this one. It's from the Philippines. I saw the standing woman. I thought, is that standing liberty or something? But aren't they bigger? Because on this side it says United States of America, 1915. And on this side it has a woman standing and it says Filipinas. And I've been to the Philippines quite a couple of times, but I haven't seen them. Of course, I haven't seen those there. But it's in Spanish. It's 10 centimos or something like that. So I guess it's Spanish. Well, any information you can give me on that one would be funny as well. I'm feeling quite dizzy. But I think that gas is something there. I'm feeling quite sick. I have opened the door, but okay, let's have a break and get back and evaluate the finds. Okay, I've had to move the whole thing outside. I was getting lightheaded and nausea and sick. I'm not kidding. This should be done outside, huh? It's been there for 10 minutes. I haven't seen 15 minutes, whatever. I haven't seen any great improvement. I'm gonna leave it there for another 20 minutes and come back and check. In the meantime, I want to show you a coin. Now, how cool is that? This is a French coin, 1 franc from 1915. I haven't cleaned it. It's been in an album for 40 years. I don't know. Look at those details. I think this is Charles de Gaulle. I'm not sure. That's a very nice coin. And here is... I have no idea. Maybe it's Kopek. 15 Kopek. Or maybe it's Polish. Also 1915. I suspect it's silver. Look at those details. I have to get that properly cleaned. And this strange one, I mean, this has to be too good to be true. It looks artificially nice. It says 1917. But I can't believe this is gold. I have to check that one up. If anyone recognizes this coin, let me know. 1917. You have some kind of knight riding a horse. And there's a king. Georgevis VDG Brit Omrex FD in former Democratic Independent IMF. God knows. I'm gonna check that one up. I refuse to believe it's gold. But anyway, what we learned is that the soaking project with baking powder or with baking soda for that matter, that doesn't work. You can't just soak it. You have to add aluminium foil and you have to do it outside. And even then it turns out to be not that easy. So I don't know what Chris is doing when he gets these great results with his coins. Chris, can you elaborate on that, please? What is your solution? How many grams? How much of this natrium bicarbonate do you use? And how long do they stay there? And do they bubble? Do they make it like a fizz, or is it, or just, or you know, like, does the water get black? Can you see some of the residues? That would be interesting to know. Okay, I'll come back and check in with the silver jewelry in a while. So it's been about half an hour, and I want to check the results. I mean, some of these rings were a lot more black than others. So naturally they will need more time. This one was very black, as you can see, but this one has some improvement to it, for sure. A little bit. Compared to the soaking project. I've mitigated the effect of the poisonous gas intoxication with more beer. I'm starting to feel it's kind of a mixed high. I wouldn't recommend it though, but as I said before, everything in the name of science. This is the book I got. I just got it. Cleaning Coins and Artifacts. David Villanueva. David New City, whatever. He's an English guy. You can buy it if you want. I really don't. Now I've been on YouTube while I was waiting for the results, and there's a lot of movies out there about cleaning silvers. I really don't understand why I bothered to expose myself to this. I should have just watched some other videos. But this another thing. This guy, he really opposes Kjetil's more organic approach to cleaning. I've been an advocate for lemon juice and olive oil. I still believe lemon juice is good for bronze coins that are no older than 100-120 years. The older copper coins, the lemon juice is too strong. Then I use olive oils. And these coins have been in olive oil for a week, and they show very good improvement indeed. It takes a lot more time, but I believe in that project because it keeps the patina and it keeps the details. Now this guy, David Villanueva, his argument is quite valid. He argues that using organic chemicals or organic ingredients for cleaning coins adds uncertainty, because you never know how much citric acid is in the lemon, you never know how much acid is in the olive oil, so it adds, it increases the deviation, and I can buy that, I can buy into that, and olive oil is expensive as well. But with regards to these old copper coins, I haven't found a method yet which is better. So I'll leave these silvers overnight. If I ruin them, that will be a sunk cost. I think they will survive pretty well, but it's only silver anyway, and it's jewelry and it's heavy attacked. Let's leave it overnight. Let's call it a day. Sorry to waste your time again, but this is an ongoing project. At least now you get it from scratch. And I'll check in with you tomorrow and let you know how it goes. Until then, I wish you all the best. I can't do any hunting for the time being. I'm all hooked up with the school, so I'm sorry about that for myself and for you. So peace. See you next time. Have a nice evening. Digging Norway checking out.